you think? So, Meghan Markle wasn't the be-all, end-all royal that she claims to be. There is a comedian coming out saying that she had an excruciating experience with our Megsy, and I'm not surprised. The alternate, your nerdy alternative, joined by our erstwhile king, King Andy Signor. How are you doing today?
I'm so happy to be here, Steph, to learn my royal update of the day. That's what we get here, so let's hear it. This is going to be a surprise to me. Steph queued this up. What's going on today, Steph?
All right. Well, there is a comedian of the name Rose Matafeo, and she is recalling an excruciating experience that she had with Meghan Markle at the Royal Variety Performance. Now, for all you out there that are thinking, what is the Royal Variety Performance? So it's attended by senior members of the British royal family, and it's presented as a live variety show, and it's in London, and it consists of family entertainment, including comedy, music, dance, magic, other specialty acts, right? And there was one year that, yes, our Megsy and our Hazard did attend on behalf of Queen Elizabeth II. This was the Royal Variety Performance of 2018 at the London Palladium. And so you have this comedian that actually performed during that year, and she is recalling her excruciating experience of meeting Megsy at the Royal Variety Performance. Now, in all honesty, if I met Megsy, it would certainly be an excruciating experience, because she would be in the esteemed presence of me, and I wouldn't want her in my life whatsoever. Not physically anyway, I've got no time for it. Now, in 2018, fresh off her win for the best show at the Edinburgh Comedy Awards, the New Zealand comic and starstruck creator performed in front of the royal couple at the London Palladium. So she appeared on the Dish podcast, and she told the host Nick Grimshaw and Angela Hartnett about playing this in front of a sea of white-haired people. She says...
Old people.
Basically, yeah. Old, posh London people. There you go. Gorgeous audience expecting comedy. Not expecting the sort of whimsical anti-comedy of myself, she said. I did really bad Christmas cracker jokes, which were intentionally bad. Many people came up to me afterwards going, stay at it, keep going, girl. So I think the irony of it was lost. So she's turning around essentially and saying that her comedy was a little bit too highbrow for these people, and they just didn't get it because they were all idiots, including Megsy and Hazza. So she then adds that Hazza and Megsy had been in attendance, saying, quote, it was Harry and Meghan as well, she said. She kind of glided over. It was almost like she was on a hoverboard, or like a Sith hoverboard. You know, like, I've got this, like, Star Wars tune in my head as Megsy's coming over to Matafeo, and it's like... Anyways, she says she glided over like Mrs. Danvers, and she was like, you must be so proud. And I was like, of what? Of dying on my, we'll say backside there, in front of effing royals? Yeah, I'll be writing home about that. It's like, Megsy was so tone deaf, because she obviously had bombed in front of an audience that didn't get her, and she didn't get the audience, okay? So she wasn't with the usual crowd that she's used to. Megsy's completely missed the mark and be like, yeah, you must be so proud, dying on your backside in front of all these people and not doing a good job.
She's being nice. This is that's really it? There better be something better here, Steph.
No, that's it.
Is that it? That's it?
Yeah.
What the fuck story is this? And I'm not letting you restart this. I'm going to make fun of you. What the hell is this story?
Go for it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Recalls excruciating exchange. All right. No. Debunked. This is the most biased I've ever seen you do. This is clearly a proudful moment because this comedian who's clearly not very funny somehow got to some big gig where the royals are, and I am sure other rich, as you even call them, posh people. To get to that point is something to be proud about. And yes, Meghan's clearly trying to be nice. Come on. She's trying to be nice. You must be so proud to be in a, or maybe she's doing a little bit like there could be, I don't think she was, but the other way you could take that is right, like, oh yeah, good job. You killed it out there, being sarcastic. But I sense she was trying to be nice or maybe slightly mean. And either way is justified. And then the reporters, the comedian's like, yeah, I'm dying of my royals. Yeah, I'm going to write a poem about it. And I bet you Meghan laughed. And then everybody moved on. How is this an excruciating exchange, Steph?
Because it was obvious that she died on her backside. Other people's had noticed and turned around and says, you know, keep going, keep at it. She could have said exactly the same thing. Instead of turning around and being so generic and saying, you must be so proud, instead be a little bit more personal and turn around and say, you know, keep at it. What have you done up to this point? Because she'd been at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. She could have had more of a conversation instead of, you must have been so proud.
Did Meghan just walk away? I'm assuming there was more of an exchange and Meghan didn't just walk away after that exchange.
The exchanges at the Royal Variety Performance backstage are very, very extremely short because there are tons of acts. So all the acts are backstage and they're all lined up. And so the royals go to each and every one and you really only have seconds with them before they moved on to the next act.
I'm sure there was a moment of,
exchange.
Oh, you did great. I'm sure the follow-up was, ha ha ha, you did great. Best of luck. This was, look, I don't like Meghan. I hate that you're making me defend Meghan, but I'm going to have to defend Meghan because this story is so dumb. This is a nothing burger. And the fact that we've made it a story makes me troubled that are we going too far? Because come on, there's plenty of things to rag about these two. Don't get me wrong. This is not one of them. This is a fat, big nothing burger. You must be proud. Yeah, there's a million reasons. Comedians are self-effacing, insecure, and hate themselves. Like, comedians are some of the most depressed people in the world. So they don't ever feel pride. They don't. And the truth is, sometimes they should. Now, I'm not saying Meghan's not clueless, but she's trying to be nice. Could she have said something better? Sure, but Meghan's awkward. We've established this. She's a terrible speaker. She never knows what to say. She's manipulative and all those things too, sure. But she's a fucking idiot when it comes to, like, small talk. I think we've all established that. And the fact that she said anything at all and it was positive is not excruciating. This is not excruciating. Awkward, maybe. Fake, maybe. Excruciating, Steph? Do you really believe that title, or can we debunk it together?
No, I really do believe it, because at the end of the day, how can you be proud? How can you tell someone you must be proud when they bombed on stage in front of royalty and really, really, really important people in the crowd? You can't be proud of that. If anything, it shows that Megxie, who wasn't aware of who she was talking to and was just being completely generic and phoning it in. So, yeah, I would say
that's what she does all the time.
But this is it's excruciating. Sure. She should have taken more notice.
That's not excruciating.
She should have taken more notice.
Dumb, fake. Sure. I said fake is a word I would accept.
Yeah.
Excruciating is like painful. Like, I felt like I was run over by a brick. Like, it never ended. It was ongoing and brutal. Like, excruciating does not mean that.
What do you guys think watching this video right now? Are you team
Andy versus Stef royal battle?
Here we go. In the Andy versus Stef royal battle. Are you team Andy on this one, or are you team Stef? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you appreciated this video and you want more Andy v Stef royal battles, then make sure you subscribe to Popcorn Palace, like this video, and go one step further. Join today, become a prince, princess, king, or queen, and get exclusive content from us. With that being said, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Really appreciate your faces. And
still love you, Steph.
Still love you too, Andy. And until the next time, guys, laters.